chat. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. So you guys will know already by the title that we will talking about how not to lose yourself in a relationship, and I'll just touch briefly on 6 things. Alright guys, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing I have on my list is maintain a friendship or friendships outside of him or her. Now this is very important. Now if you are like me, you are the clingy type sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm a loner, but sometimes like with JR, I'd want to cling on to him, and I think I said it in another one of the videos that I did before. No, yeah. So kind of clingy, kind of want to be with that person because you're in love with that person and you just want to be around that person all the time. And sometimes when you do that, you lose yourself. Like everything becomes about the person, and so your personality, your person, your whole self gets put on the back burner because you're so engorged. I don't know if engorged is the right word, but you're so engulfed with this person and you forget about your friends. So you used to have friends, you used to roll with friends and so on, and now friends are on the back burner and everything is about this person, everything is about him or her, and you don't spend time with your friends, you don't get to hang out and just be yourself. So just remember guys, do not forget your friendships. Maintain friendships outside of him or her. Alright guys, so the second point is take time for yourself. So 1, take yourself on a date. Don't be afraid to go on a date with yourself. Sometimes it's in these self moments that we get to know our own self. So you get to know yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Don't be afraid to go to the movies by yourself, or go sit in KFC or Burger King or whatever high-end place. I don't know, a Chinese restaurant. I don't know. Just take yourself on a date. Spending time with yourself is so important because you need to know yourself, and you need to, if it is that you were so engulfed in another person in the relationship, you need to take a step back and think about yourself. Think about what makes you tick. Think about what affects you positively, what affects you negatively. Just get to know yourself. Take yourself out. Take yourself out on a date. It's cool, it's fine. You all look weird. Figure out your likes, figure out your dislikes. And sometimes that happens when you take time to just be by yourself and just chill with yourself. And you can do that by, you can stay home too, you don't have to go out. Just taking the time by yourself, date yourself, know what you like, know what you don't like. So in the relationship, you can express the things that you like and the things that you don't like. And in that instance, when you know yourself, you won't lose yourself. It will be harder for you to lose yourself. I hope that makes sense. Point 3. So it goes back to self-care. So you can treat yourself. So what you can do every month is to, before you do anything, is to just buy something nice for yourself. Treat yourself. And I'm talking to myself. Treat yourself. Yeah, so treating yourself is so important, guys. It's very important that we love ourselves, and a part of loving ourselves is actually treating yourself. So for me, like, I maybe buy something as simple as a lipstick, a new lipstick, or I'd buy myself a fancy lunch, or I'd buy myself, I don't know, whatever it is. Just treat yourself, even if it's once a month, even if it's once every 2 months. Try to take the time to treat yourself, because when you love yourself and you know who you are, it is harder for you to get lost in somebody else, or to get lost in a relationship, or to get lost in whatever it is that is dominant in your life. So it's very important that you treat yourself. Guys, can't stress it enough. treat yourself. Yourself will thank you for it later. And I know this on this point, I know sometimes it's hard, especially as parents. I always say to my mother, you know, like growing up, she always, like if she go in a store, she always buying for us, she always see us, so she always whatever store, so she go in a clothing store to buy something for herself, and there's something in there, she sees something in there that I buy, she's you know, this would look nice on you, and she buy it for me, and she forfeit herself, and I always quarrel with her. But now that I am a mom, I understand that, okay, for example, like when I go on Amazon, I mainly shop online when I can. Yeah. So when I go on Amazon, I start typing things for myself, you know, like nice cocktail dress or whatever it is. And then I just find myself in the toddlers section finding stuff for Nana. But it is important that you show yourself some love by treating yourself. And when you love yourself, guys, it's harder for you to get lost in the whole mix of things. The fourth point, I know I'm probably going through this fast, but yeah. So the fourth point is get involved in extracurricular activities that does not involve your significant other. Now this is very important. It is important that you have something for yourself, like an activity for yourself. Now when I just started the relationship, I wanted JR and I to do everything together. So we're a couple, so naturally couples should be doing everything together. So I wanted him to like all the things that I like. I wanted to be a part of everything that he was a part of. So because we're a couple now, so we must be doing the things together. We must be doing everything together. No. You must have something. You must have an activity that you enjoy, something that is yours, something that you can claim as your own, something that will help you to relax outside of the relationship when you're in, like for example, you're in a, sometimes relationships tend to get stressful. Like every relationship have its stressful points. It is important that in those moments that you have something outside of the relationship that you can use to calm down, to relax, to relieve stress. So it is important that you find that extracurricular activity, joining a dance group, joining the gym by yourself, sign up, or whenever the sip and paint thing comes out. I've never done it, always wanted to try. So whenever the sip and paint thing come out, you go to sip and paint. Whatever. Say for example, you go to the pool to swim by yourself, you get membership to a pool. Whatever it is, get an extracurricular activity that is just yours outside of your spouse. And this will help you kind of to de-stress and not feel like you have to stay in the stress in the moment and just be there. So extracurricular activity by yourself is, and I don't mean you have to go by yourself. You can probably call up a friend and say, yeah, I want to do this thing with me. Somebody that's outside of the relationship. Yeah. The fifth point is, guys, do not try to change the other person. No. I know we have some fixers. I'm talking to you. Yes, you know yourself. I know some of us are fixers. I know some of us are naturally want to fix the whatever it is. And fixers tend to want to fix the other person if they feel as though something is wrong. So your partner may have a bad habit, or your partner may have a personality trait that's undesirable, and you feel like your job is to come in and to fix that person. No, it don't work like that. You can't be constantly trying to change somebody, constantly trying to fix somebody. It really doesn't work. You trying to do that, you are going to feel drained, you are going to feel stressed, you are going to feel annoyed, angry. You will eventually start resenting the person when you don't see the change coming, happening. A person has to want to change. A person has to want to change on their own. Change is something that comes from the inside. What you can do, what people can do, is inspire change. No, by you living a particular way, by you just being yourself, you can inspire change. So it's more difficult and taxing and draining, and you'll get lost in the process when you try to be constantly changing a personality flaw or changing a bad habit. The person, your partner, has to want to change, and then when they want to change, then you can assist them in the process. So it's not that you're going to leave the person high and dry. You can always assist in the process, you know. Once the person realizes that they want change and they're reaching out for help, then that's where now you're coming and you work with the person and you say, alright baby, I want to change. Yeah man, here are some things that I think you can do. Let me know how I can assist you. So you are not going in there to change everything. You can't change everything. The person has to want to change. Because sometimes guys, when we get into the habit of changing and fixing, and so we ourselves get lost in translation. And I don't want you to get lost in translation. And I'm talking to myself as well. Yeah, so yeah. And the very, very last point is, do not settle for someone who you have to change your entire self for. Let me say that again. Do not settle for someone who you'd have to change your entire self for. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. That's the quickest way to lose yourself. Because when you settle for somebody who can't love you for you, who wanted you to change every single thing, that's you giving away yourself right there. That's you losing yourself right off the bat. Because once you settle for somebody who can't love you for you, that's that. You're going to try to change everything about yourself. There is no compromise. You're going to want to please the person. You're going to want to change your core beliefs, change who you are for the person, and that, my friends and fam, is the biggest way to lose yourself. So don't do it. Don't do it. If the boy or girl can't love you for you, make him go on. There's a saying that there's plenty more fish in the sea. Plenty more fish in the sea. Do not settle for somebody who, and guys, nobody is perfect. Not a single one of us is perfect. And there are certain things, there are certain personality traits that if we are serious about somebody, we compromise on some things. But you shouldn't have to change who you are in its entirety. There are certain traits that I have to now adjust because I'm in a relationship with someone and I'm thinking about the person's feelings and we're trying to balance out everything. That's different. That's not changing who you are. That's changing some of your habits or some of your ways to try to come together as a unit and build something. So it's not a matter of Jara want me to change everything. Him not like how I'm dressed. I'm not gonna dress the way they him do like that. I am country and my country accent come out sometimes. I have to change how I talk. Him do like my hair, him do like my date, him do like my friends, him do like my family, him do like the way I true, him do. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Something like okay, I spoke about it in one of the videos that I leave the link for here. I don't remember what's the name of it now. I think it's the 6 things I wish I knew before I got married video. One of the things that we talked about in that video is my ability to just shut down. So when I am, if we're in a kind of a upset, my first instinct is to shut down. My first instinct is not to like to try to sort out my feelings right then and there, or try to answer him, because sometimes I feel like if I answer in the moment, then I say something that I can't take back. You understand? So now I am learning to, when he says, "Are you okay?" I am trying to kind of assess how I am right there then and there, and say how I am right then and there. It doesn't work all the time, but I am trying. So that's something that you work on in a relationship, not changing your whole entire self. You get me? So guys, don't settle for that. So just recapping guys, 6 ways on how not to lose yourself in a relationship. Number 1, maintain friendships outside of your spouse, your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever. Take yourself on a date. That's number 2. Treat yourself guys at least once a month. That's number 3. Get involved in extracurricular activities outside of him or her. That's number 4. Number 5, do not try to change the other person. And lastly, do not settle to be with somebody who wants to change your entire self. Alright guys, so I hope you guys learn from that. Comment below if you have any comments. Comment below guys if you can relate to anything I've said, or if you have advice for any other ways in which not to lose yourself when you get into a relationship. To my people who are watching my video for the first time, thank you so much for coming here. Comment, subscribe, share, like to my oldies, to my oldie friends and fams. Thank you so much for coming back to chill with me today. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys.